This video is brought to you by SoccerPro.com, bringing you everyday low prices with no membership fees. Be sure to use coupon code SR4U at checkout to get $10 off any order of $100 or more. Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you an unboxing plus on-feet video of the Nike Hypervenom Phantom in the latest Hyper Blue, Volt, and Black colorway. Now inside the box, as you'll get with all top-end Phantom models, a string bag is included. This particular string bag is Hyper Blue in color on the front. You're going to find a Volt Yellow Hypervenom skull and crossbones logo as well. The strings on the bag, as well as the back side, are black in color, and you're also going to find a Volt Nike swoosh at the bottom. So we'll get that out of the way, get the shoes out of the box really quickly, and if you guys could take a second to leave a like on the video, it would be greatly appreciated. So here is a look at the Hyper Blue colorway of the very popular Hypervenom Phantom model from Nike. We've seen a lot of fantastic colorways in this particular model since it has been released, and I thought it'd be kind of a fun question to ask you guys. What is your personal favorite Hypervenom Phantom colorway that we've seen thus far? Because to me, this is one of my personal favorites. I really like this one, and in terms of colorways that I would actually want to wear, this definitely ranks up there. I would say that my favorite thus far is probably the Flash Lime color, believe it or not. I really like the look of that one, as well as the recent Flashback colorway release, but this one is right up there as well. The Hyper Blue color, just to quickly touch on the colorway itself, is a very interesting shade of blue. Depending on the lighting, it will look more blue, and in other different types of lighting situations, it will look a little bit more purple. It's not a true blue, if you will. I'm not sure how it's going to show up on video. Just know that in person, it's kind of a bluish purple color as opposed to just a true blue. Of course, the outline color is mainly black, along with the laces, tongue, heel liner, and insole. And again, that accents really well with that Hyper Blue color. I think that they mix very well. And then as your main accent color, you're going to find your Volt Yellow and the Hypervenom branding right there, your Nike swoosh on the heel, your skull and crossbones logo on the heel, and of course your main Nike swoosh here at the front. So for the most part, very good looking colorway if you ask me. Now in terms of performance, if you are interested in more information on that, be sure to check out the full written review on my website, linked down below in the description of this video, and I'll also leave an annotation on screen to my free kick / playtest video that I made a couple of months ago this past summer. Both of those sources will give you a lot of additional information on the overall performance. We're going to quickly go over the tech specs. Obviously, the main attraction of the Hypervenom Phantom is, of course, the Nike Skin upper. You can see the branding right there. A little difficult to see. But basically, Nike Skin is a mesh-based material. It's kind of a honeycomb pattern. That's what gives it this unique texturing. And then you're going to have several membrane layers of polyurethane material fused over top to make up Nike Skin. It's finished off with an X-ray texturing type material that gives it a slightly waxy feel to the touch, just with a little bit of additional grip on the ball. And of course, ACC All Conditions Control is also a feature on all the top end models from Nike, acting as your wet control element. It offers more of a barefoot feel, but at the same time, it's extremely flexible, very natural feeling, similar to a leather. And in terms of ultra thin soccer shoes, you're not going to find one more comfortable than the Nike Skin upper on the Hypervenom Phantom. The lacing system, as you guys can see, is pushed towards the outside, so you have a slightly kind of element-free zone here for striking the ball and controlling and stuff like that, which is something that I personally really like about this particular shoe. Very natural feel on the foot, and very natural uniform feel across the entire foot in terms of making touches on the ball. Everything feels absolutely identical, which is very important in terms of providing a nice consistent touch. You do have a lower cut here at the heel, an internal plastic heel counter. The heel liner is a synthetic leather material, but there still is a decent amount of padding considering the low profile nature of the shoe itself. I'm going to quickly remove the insole here. It's a little bit stuck. The insole is fully removable, as you guys can see. It's black in color. You got your Volt Yellow Hypervenom branding, mesh liner on top, perforations all the way through, and it's just one single layer of foam. Nothing too fancy here. Does get the job done as far as providing step-in comfort, but I did find that it does slide around ever so slightly, so if you want to dab a few pieces of glue right there, it will stop the slipping, or you could just change the insole out for something else completely different, and it will solve the problem. Moving on to the sole plate and stud pattern, the main sole plate material is a glass nylon. It's a very rigid type of plastic, very, very responsive. A little bit stiff from right out of the box, but once you break it in, it definitely does have a nice feel to it. And then, of course, you have your stud plate, which has all of the studs. This is the firm ground stud pattern. You have your 4 studs in the heel, all conical in shape. You have your 3 conical studs on either side of the forefoot, 1 bladed stud as a support stud in the middle, and your 1 mercurial-esque toe pick stud right here at the tip of the toe. Very good traction pattern, works tremendously well on firm natural grass playing surfaces. And what's great about the Hypervenom Phantom is that it is readily available in all 3 stud variations. So whether you need firm ground, soft ground pro, or AG, depending on which playing surface you most frequent, it is available for you in the majority of the colorways, I should say. Another feature worth mentioning is, of course, the split toe design, which honestly does not do all that much for me. It's a more or less something that you don't really notice whatsoever when it comes to the overall performance, and is more of a gimmick than something that's actually going to impact the overall feel of the shoe. But that's pretty much it as far as all the tech specs go. Again, if you want more information on the performance, check out that full written review down below in the description. And with that being said, let's move on next to a quick weigh-in so you can see how lightweight these guys are. Just like the Mercurial Vapor 9, the Hypervenom Phantom also features a lightweight construction. So I'm going to weigh this pair for you today in real time. Keep in mind that this is a brand new pair in a size 9 US. We're going to throw it on the scale, and you can see that these guys weigh in at 7 ounces exactly. So very, very lightweight for a pair of soccer shoes, and certainly not something that is going to weigh you down. And if you're looking for that barefoot feel, a very comfortable fit, and something that is at the same time very, very responsive, the Hypervenom Phantom is definitely a shoe to consider. Alright, here's a quick look at the Hypervenom Phantoms on feet. Very, very comfortable shoe from right out of the box, and just a very comfortable shoe considering the lightweight construction of the boot itself. There's really nothing that you can say to describe the feel of Nike skin. It's thin, it's soft, it's flexible. It really does feel like a second skin on your foot, and it has a sock-like amount of comfort. What's also unique about Nike skin is that while it is a synthetic material, it also has the ability to stretch. So if the shoe does feel a little bit snug on your foot from right out of the box, give it a couple hours of wear time and you'll find that it stretches and forms to the exact shape of your foot. As far as the fit itself goes, it does feature Nike's X1.1 last, which is slightly wider in the forefoot and a little bit narrower in the toe box area. It does make for a relatively tight feel overall, which is kind of the theme of this particular shoe, and for the most part it does feel relatively comfortable and is suitable for a wide variety of foot types, just as long as you don't have excessively wide feet. In terms of sizing, I'm wearing my usual size 9 US, and the fit and the length is absolutely perfect. So if you are looking to order a pair of these for yourself, I would strongly recommend going true to size. Alright guys, that's it for my unboxing of the Hyper Blue Hypervenom Phantom. As I've mentioned plenty of times before, this is an absolutely fantastic boot from Nike that is completely different from anything else currently out there on the market. Nike skin is one of those materials that is truly revolutionary and offers a certain feel and comfort that you can't get from any other shoe at this point in time. Not to mention that the fit is absolutely fantastic, and I love the overall feel of the sole plate and stud pattern combo. Again, if you guys are interested in more information on the overall performance, be sure to check out the review page on my website, linked down below in the description. Not only will you find the full written review that I give you more details on the overall performance, but you're also going to find buy it now links of all the latest and greatest colorways, along with exclusive SR4U coupon codes, allowing you to get this shoe for as low a price as possible on the internet, basically. So again, go ahead and check it out. The link is down below in the description. If you have any questions regarding this particular shoe, feel free to leave a comment down below. Also, any suggestions, I'm always happy to hear those. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to support it with a like. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all of my social media information down below in the description as well. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. And as always, thanks for watching.